Sometimes when you boot up a game, you may be looking for an escape. Life can be tough, and finding an outlet to relieve stress and spark happiness in your daily routine helps break up any feelings of monotony. The best games to help reduce stress are ones that have an abundance of charm. Whether it be the intoxicating music of Minecraft or living a fantasy life in Animal Crossing where, unlike in the real world, you can actually afford to pay off all your debts. Charm is often an aspect of game design that is overlooked, as it's easy for designers to just try to appeal to the masses, which leads to a product lacking that key element. This isn't the case for the game Beyond the Long Night, as it oozes charm and even keeps the player engaged in such a way that losing in a run never really feels like a failure, but instead a new beginning. But you know what else doesn't feel like a failure? Subscribing to my YouTube channel. So why not go ahead and do that while you can help me grow this channel into something that can help all sorts of indie games get a platform to get their awesome ideas on display. Developed by a 3-person team at Noisy Head Games, Beyond the Long Night seeks to find a middle ground between a calming and relaxing environment and the chaos of games like Enter the Gungeon or The Binding of Isaac, and does so in a very well-composed manner. In the game, the player controls an explorer who tries to navigate the Dark Mountain, attempting to outrun a deadly storm and escape to the overworld, a land of myth and legend that explorers hold dear. Throughout the journey, you will encounter enemies, puzzles, and truly enjoyable characters. You will gain new superpowers and passive abilities that all stack, making you a force to be reckoned with. With all that power, you may have the desire to stay around and hunt down every enemy and try to clear every room. However, there's one key aspect of the game that holds you back from doing so. This wonderful aspect allows the player to feel like they have the freedom to do what they want, but it also guides the player to the intended goal. This mechanic is the storm, and after playing for a while, the player will be notified that it's been activated. As it spreads, it engulfs all the rooms, becoming a hazardous area to the player, which helps funnel them upwards without forcing them to do it immediately, which led to me having a great run, only to look at the map and realize I may have stayed a little too long. And even as I died over and over, I had a smile on my face because this game does a great job at making you want to get to that next run, to meet a new wacky character or try a new superpower. I mentioned that one of the best things this game has going for it is its charm. One way of achieving this is through relatable or quirky characters, which this game has plenty of. There's even a literal annoying kid in the game, and I was actually excited to see him in my runs. But these characters aren't where the charm of the game ends. The art is very appealing, and the enemy design ranges from Metroid-esque to a cute bee that just straight snipes you. Alongside all of this, the music is phenomenal. Take a listen to this and try to tell me that it doesn't pump you up. Whether it be the guard who gets bullied by other guards, the cow that gives you compliments, or even this. This game just never feels like it takes itself too seriously. Beyond the Long Night is a perfect game for those days where you just need to unwind and immerse yourself into a world of nostalgia and relaxation. This demo is still available to try, and if you'd like to get a copy of the game, go to their Kickstarter, which I will link in the description, and grab your copy for as little as $15. But do it soon, as the campaign ends March 10th. With that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great rest of your day, and as always, be kind to one another. I'd like to take a second to thank Steve from Noisy Head Games for reaching out to me about this game and being so helpful in regards to my inquiries, as well as giving me access to using this fantastic music in my video. I'd also like to thank my patrons, Relativity, Naughty Dog's King, and Rhonda, Aaron's mom Proctor, for helping to support me, alongside all my wonderful members of my Discord server. If you'd like to be included in my free Discord or even contribute to my Patreon, the links will be in the description. With that, there will always be a message for those who stick to the end of my videos, and for today there's only one thing I can think of saying.